Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, That's So Bookish. So today I am going to film a video that I've been wanting to film for a while and I'm just so excited. It is what to read during quarantine or quarantine book recommendations. So I have a couple books that I would love to recommend to you guys during these times. I feel that reading is something that is very precious and so special that it helps during really difficult times. So I feel that maybe some of these books might help you guys too. Some of these books you guys probably are already familiar with. So I'm just going to start off with the first one, which is Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Now, this one is one of my favorite books. I just love it so much. This is by Talia Hibbert, and this is basically about a girl, Chloe, who is chronically ill, and she has this near-death experience. After that experience, she realizes that she needs to get a life. So she makes a list of things that she wants to do to get a life, like go camping, backpack across Europe, riding a motorcycle, and I love her sense of humor in this book. She's hilarious, and I love her relationship with Redford Morgan. It's just a really great book to read. It will make you laugh. Next is Super Attractor by Gabrielle Bernstein. My sister has gotten me into her. She's really amazing. She's basically a spiritual guru, but she's like the coolest person ever. She has such an amazing personality. She is just so cool, and she talks about manifestation, law of attraction, and she just gives really good advice on that. Some people think it is like a book to help you manifest your dreams, but it actually is a book to help you focus on just feeling good and being positive in a positive alignment with the goals and dreams that you want to achieve. It's really good with self-care, so it's really important to just read a book that helps you focus on self-care, care of yourself, and just being in a positive mindset. So if you're really interested, check out Gabrielle Bernstein, Super Attractor. This is Normal People by Sally Rooney. This book I actually got after I watched the show, so I apologize if I watched the show before reading the book, but I just had to. Normal People is a story about these two teenagers, Miriam and Connell, who meet in high school. The story takes place in Ireland, and I really like that because Ireland is actually one of my favorite countries. The story follows these two teenagers, Miriam and Connell. Connell is really popular and Miriam isn't, and so they don't really talk much at school, but then one day they start talking, and this kind of like slow relationship develops between the two, and they basically just have a secret relationship throughout high school, and it just walks you through their complicated relationship. And then things happen, and of course, you know, they go their separate ways, and then they meet up back again in college, and the relationship kind of forms again, but both of them are dealing with a lot personally. Miriam has things that she's going through, and Connell is like going through depression, but they both are always there for each other, and that's one of the things that I loved about this book. And though, you know, they had a rocky start, in the end, they were always there for each other. So I just thought it was just a beautiful book, and I love it. It is The Farm, Joanne Ramos, and I really like this book because it's so cool and like it's kind of dark, it's kind of eerie. This was a book that was actually from the Bellatrix book pick. If you guys don't know the Bellatrix, they are this book club that is by Kira and Emma Roberts. Really cool book club. They have amazing book recommendations if you guys are interested. But I stumbled upon this book when they had it for their book club last summer. This book is basically about a woman named Jane who ends up becoming a surrogate mother for a client. So how it works is that Jane ends up going to the Golden Oaks. It's this facility where a bunch of young women who become surrogates to like really wealthy clients. So they go to Golden Oaks, which is this facility, have everything. They have yoga classes, green juices. Then there's also this eeriness at this facility because there's so many rules and restrictions. You can't go out of the facility. There's cameras watching you everywhere. It's really creepy, but it's a really intriguing read. And I love Jane's character. I love her character development. So Jane is also a mother. She has a daughter, and the reason why she joined the farm because she wanted to provide for her daughter. The thing that I really liked about this book is that Joanne's writing style in this book is just, it's so engaging, and it just pulls you in, like it really does. It's just such a nice, engaging read. And yeah, so if you guys are interested, you should definitely read The Farm by Joanne Ramos. It is a recent book that just came out. It is called The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. And so this is a story about two identical twins that grew up in the South away at 16, and then you see their lives like when they're older. One sister ends up staying in the South and raising her family there. The other sister ends up moving out of the South. Basically, one sister passes as white, is the sister that left the South. The other sister is in the South raising her daughter. The story gets even more interesting when in the future their daughters end up meeting. It's just a really good book. I think it's amazing. It's such a beautiful story, and I love stories about sisters and finding themselves and the journeys they go through. That was my quarantine book recs. These are books that I really enjoyed to read. They're so interesting, and I always like to go back to books that I love. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you for tuning in today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!